All right, we're live. I was trying to have the phone rotated the other direction. So let me tell y'all what happened with Mindset Camp. So quick recap. Well, if this is your first time here, my name is Tara. I'm the creator of the 5 Steps to Freedom Detox. I'm gonna have to get dressed and ready while I talk with y'all this morning, which won't be more than a few minutes because I don't want to hold you all day because everybody got stuff to do. So basically what happened is there's a copyright claim on the other videos. So because of this copyright claim, they're taking down the videos one at a time. So I had to switch up Mindset Camp, and we can't do it the same way that we did it before. This is the head to toe toner. I know it was supposed to release earlier this year, but sorry about the delay. So much stuff is happening. It's gonna come out soon. So what I decided to do is something a little different. Since they want to do copyright claims, I bought this card deck. I had to have bought this card deck maybe 6 months ago, and it sits in the front pocket of my purse. And I've only pulled a card out of here maybe a couple times. But I'm like, this is perfect. I pulled it out while I was moving. I'm like, this is what I should do. So for now, while, things are always changing and getting better and all that kind of stuff. So these are positivity. This is a positive affirmation playing card deck right here. And I believe I got them from Five Below. Five Below has some really good self-care stuff in there. They got like this in their little book section in the middle. You can find all kinds of really good self-help stuff. So these cards are playing cards, regular playing cards, but in the middle, it has a positive message, a positive affirmation. So I thought it'd be a good idea if we pulled one of these cards from this deck in the morning, and we'll just be real random with it. And then we'll talk about that and let that set the intention for our day. So I'm not the best at shuffling cards. I could play a mean pity pat. All right, I could play a little spades, I tend to get lucky. I get lucky on the first few games. All right, so let's see. We'll spread these out. We'll pull a card. We'll pull this one. All right, so what does this say? All right, so it says, I put my energy into things that matter to me. I told y'all it was good. I put my energy into things that matter to me. So where your attention goes, your energy flows. Great message. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. So what are you giving your attention to? Who are you giving your attention to throughout your day? Okay, who are you allowing to push your buttons, to push you along? You don't want to let people string you along and let different situations that come up throughout your day take you for a ride, because when you do that, you are not paying attention to the things that matter most. You're paying attention to everything. You're letting everything come in and sway you. You could be happy one moment, next moment you're upset. Somebody come and tell you something else. You are depending on people to make you happy. And that, my friend, is setting yourself up for depression, because people will ultimately, they will fail you. If you're putting all of your hope and everything into people, people are faulty and things come up in life. There's always going to be something that comes up, and then we have to do our best to work our way around those things that tend to come up in our lives. So what do? We want to focus on the things that suit us and not the things that do not suit us. Okay, we don't want to focus on the things that are not helpful for us. I missed a few spots up in here. Grand Rising, everyone. Let me see who's on here. All right, Grand Rising, Portia, Manuel, Stephanie, how y'all doing today? Yes, so our card for today is that I put my energy into things that matter for me. This is a playing card deck, just regular playing cards, but it's a positive affirmation card deck. So each card has a positive message on them, and I'm gonna come and read y'all a little message. So I put my energy into things that matter to me, meaning that I don't care about things that don't matter to me. If it don't matter, I'm not about to give you my energy, because I only got so much energy. Like we've been talking about, my energetic budget. I have to be accountable for my energy. I can't just let you come in and just take my energy, and then what am I left with? Then I'm drained. So it's early. If that friend of yours calls you up early this morning with that mess, you got to get off the phone. If your friend with that BS calls you later on this afternoon, if you are not done taking care of everything you got to do, then you got to talk to your friend later. You cannot have no in the middle of the day conversations about bullshit. You got too much to do. The world is changing. The economy is shifting. If you haven't noticed, you need to get in. You need to keep up before you get left behind and you're stuck on UBI, Universal Basic Income. It is coming, okay? Some people might be excited about that. Oh, okay, UBI. I don't really have to work. I just get allotted this check. But this is the thing. You have to comply with everything that they want you to do in order for you to get that UBI. You don't want UBI. You want to be able to earn a living for yourself the way that you want to do it. So right now, in this time, we need to focus on the things that suit us, the things that matter to us the most. We have to take care of our business. So that means that right now is really not a time for, playing around and all of that. You can have fun, but we must draw the line when it's time to get serious, okay? And it's about time to get serious about the things that matter the most to us, okay? So we want to take what we need to take with us, and we want to leave the rest behind. So we don't want to be rude to people in conversations like, hey, I don't want to talk about that. Like, I don't want to talk about that. We just kind of want to politely excuse ourselves from the situation, okay? We are being the bigger person right now, and we're being the bigger person because not only do we need to be the bigger person for us, but we need to do that because this is going to set us up for what's to come. Don't you want good things to come in your life? When you respond in a positive way, positive things will happen for you. You will get positive change if you respond in a positive way all the time, in every situation, even if it's negative, okay? You don't have to be right all the time. You don't have to be the one to be right all the time. Even if you know you're right, even if you feel in your heart that you are right, you don't have to be the one that's right all the time. You can give that to somebody else. You can let someone else be right. Let them live. Let them live, okay? Because you are the adult in the situation. And the adult in the situation has total control. Have you ever seen any of these influential people, the Iyanla Van Zants and everybody? Have you seen how they handle people who are being difficult? We need to say, what would Iyanla do? Okay, what would Iyanla do? What would Lisa Nichols do? You're not going to be met with the same aggression or anger or any of that, because these people understand that people are going through things. They're going through something. And yes, you might be the one on the receiving end of what might seem like an attack at the moment, but in your calming and peaceful energy, not only like you staying calm will help them, but it will also help you. Every time that you can be calm in the middle of commotion or aggravation or an argument, you take so much power. You are the one who is holding the power, okay? You have control over the situation. It will be better for them, and it'll also be better for you because you elevate some. You will feel an air of elevation in being quiet, being calm when things are going crazy around you. So we only want to put our energy and our attention into things that help us, into things that matter to us. And some of us don't really know what matter to us. So then you need to make a list. Make a list of what matters to you. If you don't know, if you haven't had time or taken time to take inventory of your own mind, you need to do that. You need to take inventory of how you feel. Okay, you need to be aware of how it is you feel about things. And you need to know what is important to you. So remember, we keep going back to this list. I don't know how many of you have done this list yet, but you need to make a list, itemize it in bullet points. And that will help you figure out what matters to you the most. And all of those things on your list, that don't matter at all is going to fall to the wayside, because you're not going to be putting so much energy and attention and focus into those things, because you'll realize it don't matter. Why am I giving my energy in this area? Why am I putting my energy into these things if it's not producing a result? If it's not producing a result for you, then you need to make some changes, right? We don't want to just keep doing the same thing, keep entering the same argument over and over and over again. The argument's got to change. The problems have to change. So when you focus on the things that only matter to you, the things that matter the most, and it's not just mattering to you, but the things that matter the most. So this is not about selfishness. This is about selflessness. You need to be selfless in order to do the best thing for the situation, to make the best decision for the situation. And sometimes you don't have a decision to make at that time, and you just need to let that be known. I don't have a decision on this yet. I have not decided on this yet. I actually need more time, because I don't like to make decisions on the dime. Because when you make decisions on the dime, sometimes for some people, some of us, we need a little bit more time to think about things before we go and make that decision. We need to make an informed decision. So at the moment, what's presented to us on the surface may not be all that needs to be known about something. So again, what is our mantra? I am a person with problems, dealing with people with problems, and I will lead in grace. I choose to lead in grace. I choose to be graceful about my situations. This is for like men and women, but especially women. I choose to be graceful in the light of adversity. You know how us women can do when they got somebody that don't like us, don't really fool with us, and then we start to kind of get a little show off. We start showing off a little bit, showing out a little bit, giving them a show. You know how we do. That is the air that we need to carry with us. We are like a duck in water. Our problems just roll off our back, because you know what? Every problem that we have, because we are problem solvers, every problem that we have is going to lead to an outcome that is in our favor. Everything happens in our favor. Good or bad, it's in our favor. Good or bad, it's in my favor, no matter what it is. Because if it's something bad, I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to learn from it if it's something bad. If it's something good, then that's great. But in life, you actually experience more troubles, more problems, more things that you need to troubleshoot. And I'm not talking about major stuff, but you're going to encounter a lot of problems. Okay, you encounter that more than you encounter blissful times and vacations and fun time and all that kind of stuff. You have more problems than fun time. And that's normal. That's normal. But the type of problems that you have can change. You don't have to have the same problems. You shouldn't have a money problem all your life. You should figure that out. You totally can figure out your money problem. You can. By first deciding, what is it that you like? What do you want to do? What do you want to do with yourself? What do you want to do with your life? What do you like to do? What is it that you have been interested in and wanting to do since you were a kid? What is that thing? What are you good at? What can you monetize that you do? Do you have a gift that is something you just know how to do? Maybe you're good at doing taxes because you play around on TurboTax. You do your taxes every year. You started doing your mom's taxes and your boyfriend's taxes and all that kind of stuff. That's something that you can do. There's so many different things, but it's based on you and what you like and what you're good at. And so many times we discount, we discredit our gifts because our gifts are normal to us because it's just something we do. It's our gift. Our gift comes easy to us. So because our gift comes easy to us, and it's nothing to really do. I don't know who this person is calling me, but I'm gonna have to call them right back. But whatever your gift is, I put a little bit too much in the area. Whatever your gift is, ooh, that's pretty. It just looks like that on the camera. Ooh, that's real pretty. Uh-oh, I did something. Oh my goodness. I wish it don't look the same on here, but it looks great in the mirror. But sorry, I kind of got sidetracked a little bit right there with this little sparkly thing I did on my lips. It looks different. Oh, well, still the lighting is not the same. All right. So guys, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Our card today, this is what we need to hold on to. This is the thought we need to hold on to throughout today. This is what our focus is today. This is what our intention is today. I put my energy into things that matter to me. So you need to decide. If bullshit comes your way, doesn't matter. Pick and choose your battles wisely. And we're just going to focus on this one thing today. Take a screenshot of the card. I put my energy into things that matter to me. So I'm going to actually go ahead and send you guys a text of this card. Everyone who's in my text club, I'm going to send you a text of this card so that you can keep this with you today. And whenever you get frustrated or something comes up, I want you to just open this up and take a look at the card. And just remember, I put my energy into things that matter to me. Nothing else don't matter, okay? Nothing else don't matter. Remember, if you trip and you fall, ain't nobody gonna remember that. Now, unless you are married to Charles, he remembers every embarrassing moment that you could experience in his own way. But people don't be remembering when you mess up, okay? They really don't. People are mostly forgiving, all right? So carry that throughout your day, and I will be with you guys tomorrow. See you later. Bye.